What is recall? So recall is getting your dog to come back to you when you ask them to. Hello, Katie Saywell here from the Dog's Code. So what is recall? So recall is getting your dog to come back to you when you ask them to. Can we make it reliable? Yeah, we can. Depends if it's fox poo or not. And if they like fox poo, then please let me know when you get the answer to that one. So recall. Recall needs to start with what's called a reflex to name. And it starts very simply by calling your dog's name and rewarding them each and every time. So literally your dog sat next to you, call the name. So anyway, for example, my dog, Chip. So we say, Chip, give him a reward. So when she acknowledges me, so here we go, Willow. So thanks, Melanie. So Willow, what you do is every time you say Willow and she acknowledges you, you give her a treat. Something really nice and tasty, because that helps them to learn a lot faster if it's something tasty. From there, you can then extend your recall around your house. So you can move into different rooms. You can then shout them, so you can call their name and get them to come to you. And this time what you're doing is you're building up a bit of distance between you, but you're still using the same cue. Oh, brilliant, you used cheese today. Did Willow like the cheese? Hi, Ellie. Because you can move from room to room and then you can start doing it outside. So what I would say is have an area, a cordoned off, a fenced off type area or a blocked off area, so that they can't actually get too far. So your back garden is generally quite a good place to do this because it's enclosed, or hopefully it's enclosed. And call them in there as well. So what you're doing there is you're adding distractions. So it might not seem too much to us, but actually to your dogs, there's loads of smells out there. There's loads of interesting stuff in the garden. You know, it might just be a little leaf that they find super interesting. But when you call their name and they respond to you, and actually the movement of them coming towards you, that's when you start putting in the cue. So I use cue rather than command because I think it's a bit kinder, rather than you will do this and you will do it now. So as they're coming towards you, we use come. So we use Chip come. And it's actually the action that you're pairing the word to. So come or here or really whatever word you want to. Ultimately, your dog doesn't know what it means. It's just the action that you're pairing with. And then what you can do is you can start doing this while you're out. So you can get a thing called a long line or a training line. There's sometimes called, or a training lead. And you get them off Amazon. They're about £9-10, and you'll get a good 20-30 metre line for that. And the purpose of having a line is to give your dog a little bit more space away from you, but you're safe, and you know you're safe because they're actually attached to a long lead, if you like. And the reason that dogs refuse to come back to us is because they might not be able to see the benefit. So what I would say is every time your dog comes back to you, while they're on that long line, give them a reward and mix up when you're actually clipping the lead back on. Because sometimes what happens is that they don't want to come to us because coming to you means that whatever was fun over there, so whatever they were having fun with and playing with or getting excited about, when they come back to you, that stops and you walk off and you go home. So that's sometimes the reason why they don't want to come back to us, or that we're just not exciting enough for them to come back to. So just a few things to think about, really. So I would, again, always practice in your house. That's the best place you can start. It's neutral. There's minimal distractions. You can make as many distractions as you want there to be in your house. Short distances, literally start off a few steps and then build up gradually. And what I would say is the more distractions you add in, reduce the amount of line that you're using, and then you can extend the line again. So you can just hold it in your hand and you can just let them just wander off with the line. You can even play ball with it, so you can chuck the ball and then you can recall them with the ball. It's just a few things to think about. I hope you've found that interesting. Thank you all very much for watching. So there's a few of you watching tonight, which is nice. And if you've got any questions on recall, then just pop them in. Pop them in on here and I'll come back to you. So I hope that's been interesting for you, and I hope you've learned something. Yeah, so I think that's probably about all. And if you haven't done so already, then please take our quiz. So you'll find the quiz on the website, www.thedogscode.com, and then you can either click on quiz or just put /quiz and it'll take you straight to it. And I look forward to hearing from some of you and speaking to some of you in the near future.